Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday,
Oh,
Wednesday,
Jesus Christ.
happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Been a week with you.
Welcome back to the D-pad.
Oh, happy day, oh,
Yo,
happy
Mario.
days. I'm not going to do the rest of it because it's just that and it's a little high for me.
Yeah. We're back. It's the D-pad.
I had to fill my quota. I had to do my one.
You did.
I
I'm
my thing.
very proud of
How's
you.
that for a 90s sitcom, John?
Yeah, you're doing great. To be fair, that's when I discovered that show was in the 90s because I
mean,
saw it on Nick at Night.
It'd have been pretty hard for us to discover it much earlier.
Yeah, fair enough. But I feel like that show
I
had like a
discovered the Three
resurgence
Stooges in the 90s.
Nick
It was
at
all
Night.
me.
Whatever.
I guess
I'm
that's
John.
true, yeah.
You're
There'd been,
Rick.
like, Nick and Night.
This is the D-pad.
Yep.
We watch Sonic the Hedgehog
Adventures of
cartoons
Sonic the Hedgehog
on the
A
internet.
show we reluctantly at this point put up with because I think at the outset of this we were like, oh man, it's going to be so great to watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog again because like it was such like a little weird piece of our childhoods. And the more we watch it, the more we're like, oh man, maybe we just had bad taste as a kid.
Well, I think we were desperate for any Sonic content because back then it was actually pretty sparse, especially for kids not living in the big city. Like they didn't have, like it was hard to find
guess
Sonic
that's
toys. Couldn't find, So, and it was fun.
And it was everywhere. Sonic was everywhere when we were kids.
And I watched this episode like, oh, you think he was? I didn't feel it. That wasn't my experience. I wanted more.
Oh, it felt like he was. I felt like it was constant. I wanted more, but it felt like it was everywhere. Also, is this a rolling pin launcher? Hey, ToasterBot. Oh, it's gone.
Is that another smart chip?
It's another. Yeah, right. Every time.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Oh.
Or is it a
Great, I'm
murder
sure that
chip?
works. Oh, it's a slave chip. That's
wait,
dark.
They're the robots he built. Shouldn't they do that anyway?
Yeah, right. What? Whoa, guys, no, this isn't the answer.
They're fighting each other to jump out a window for His Excellency.
Guess so.
This is a great
now
thing
you have to refix
on
them, dude.
in the background while you're like drawing or eating or something, like where you're not giving it your full attention, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love this. They have a big cauldron for cooking what appears to be more chili dogs.
Oh, remember that time?
Something? I don't actually know. It's hard to tell what's going on there.
Remember that
they're
time
gone, though.
last weekend where we watched this and then immediately ordered chili dogs?
Yep.
And I didn't really
It was a
regret
real good
that.
time.
Did you?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
No, it was great. Oh, well. Yikes. Dead. He's dead.
What was that?
Are we about to get Alolan Tales?
Oh, God. That'd be hilarious.
Is he in a little private igloo technodrome?
He is. Yeah, that's actually probably the only way to describe that. I'm sure in the original script that's what it said.
He probably did, yeah.
Yeah.
Igloo drome.
So wait, I'm curious.
Oh
though.
my god, that was the cheapest looking laugh animation I think I've ever seen.
They really
They just jiggled the frame.
everything, every scene, every shot here is like 3 frames. You know that, right? Like they actually do a pretty good job with what must have been a horrifyingly small animation budget.
Yeah. I mean, even if the budget was great, they were pumping these out like for $5 a day. Like it was production. Like this was like I don't know when the episodes were completed, but they put them out essentially 65 weekday episodes in a row. Like this whole show aired over the course of 13 weeks.
That's insane. But we don't know if they had like a year to work on it beforehand. You know what I mean? Like
Right. They probably had a pretty decent amount of time. I have no idea when the production started for it. Whoa.
they animated
Scratch
that
is
pretty
strong.
well, huh?
That got a little bit weird there. So I mean, there were the 2 shows that you had to choose between because like you couldn't keep both of them straight easily, and like then you have the Genesis games that were happening at the time, and then suddenly there were like 80 bajillion Game Gear games too, and there were tons of like. I remember as a kid at the Discovery Zone they had like a little Sonic like quarter launching game.
Yeah, like what's the Discovery Zone? What is that?
Oh, you've never seen a Discovery Zone?
I don't think so. Is it just like an arcade?
So it's like It's sort of like a Chuck E. Cheese minus the weird animatronic stuff.
Okay.
Like it's a play place and arcade kind of put together.
Nice.
I forget what it got replaced with. Something bought it out.
Oh, okay.
They used to have commercials like the DZ Discovery Zone.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
On my own.
I don't know. You grew up.
Oh, hey, Lola Bunny. What's up?
You grew up in like Lowell, right?
Who was that?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if that just like
We had one near the Pheasant Lane Mall in Nashua. They had across this. So the Pheasant Lane Mall had an EB Games that became a GameStop.
Yeah.
And then across the street was a little plaza where they had a Funko Land that became a GameStop.
Yep. Yep.
So
Funkoland
there's
was
two
my
across the
favorite.
street from each other.
I
loved Funkoland.
the
That's where I
closest-
played Super Punch-Out as a kid.
Yeah. The closest Funkoland to me was like an hour and a half away, so we never went. And
Oh, damn.
I think that's just it. I think I lived in just a smaller town pre-internet and just miss
guess
out on
so,
all this
yeah.
stuff.
They hit their heads, and now Sonic is convincing them that he's their master.
Yeah. I think
So
that's
we're about
the,
to get into some really kinky shit for the rest of this episode.
Finally, I mean, we've been waiting for it. Our fanfic can finally come to life.
Right? Like they started the episode hurling a jar of white glop at each other, and now Sonic's their master, and they're subservient to him in every way. Also, he's really shiny right now.
What's the name of this episode?
Sno Problem.
Are there any messed
So
up?
they're gonna get a real good. He's gonna get a real good snow job.
There you go. Thank you. And there you go. We can just stop now. We can coast for the rest of the episode. You did it.
Yeah, I mean it's better than a snowball, which is a whole other thing.
Yeah, I know that is a thing, but I don't remember what it is, so I'm not even gonna ask.
It's just think of what it might mean, and it's probably one step grosser than that.
Ugh. All right. I don't like that. Wow, this is
Right?
getting.
Oh God! What?
Wow. You know, I take it back. I thought you were being overly vulgar, but you're not. That's exactly the subtext that we're dealing with here.
This is the straight. Oh my God!
And brain death.
This. Oh, he's pulling the cream out of his ears.
Oh.
Good
He is extra
God.
shiny this episode. You're right.
I'm trying to remember who this was. Was this it wasn't Jim Cummings.
Was it not?
Was it Long John Baldry?
I don't remember. I have a tough time
see
keeping
if I can
voice
find
actors
this real
straight
quick.
because you can't see their faces. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, it was Long John Baldry.
that's an amazing name, by the way.
It is. Ooh, there's a couple other Gary Chalk characters that haven't appeared yet.
In this show?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, this is the weirdest thing about how the voice acting community works. So for one of them was the computer in Ground of the Genius was also Gary Chalk. That's
Okay.
interesting. But like, so Gary Chalk, who is the current Dr. Light,
Yes.
and used to be Gutsman on the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon.
Yes.
Plays Grounder.
Yes.
Whereas Coconuts is played by Ian James Corlett, who, if I remember correctly, plays Dr. Wily in a bunch of Mega Man stuff.
Shut the fuck up there.
Let me see if I can find.
Wow,
this.
they're all in bed
he played
together.
Dr. Wily in Captain N.
No wonder they.
He was.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Let's speed, cheese.
Although we do have Kathleen Barr, aka Hypno Woman, in this show fairly frequently too.
In this show?
Yep. She's Mama Robotnik, among other things.
Unbelievable. How crazy
I
that
know.
that's your career is like weird video game inspired characters. Like that's wild to me.
I know. It's nuts. The Canadian voice acting community seems to be like you get in there and you are set. It's the same as it seems the same as like BBC dramas. If you are anywhere near the UK and you get started in acting for the Beeb, then like you're just set forever on doing acting.
Should we move to Canada and start voice acting?
Either Canada or the UK. Well, maybe not the UK right now, but you know, at some point.
Yeah.
Or Canada.
No problem.
Got to go to Canada. Got to go to the Canada, as they say.
Gotta go north.
Whoa, did Sonic just say that also? I never understood how they got the lip flaps wrong on some of these.
Well,
Where like someone will say something and someone else will. Oh God, they're so horny right now.
Oh,
God,
jeez.
stop, Scratch, stop doing that.
yes, master, what?
Yes, master, sir.
I am.
My name isn't Sir.
Yes, master, sir. You should.
They're so wiggly in this episode. It actually honestly looks like they got an increased animation budget.
I was
for this
gonna say, 'cause
episode,
the
and it's being
wiggle-
put in all the wrong places.
It's like tough to animate wiggling, and they're doing it.
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say that like if this was CG, that would be easy, but
And a crow.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if between commercial breaks these episodes were animated by different individual people.
No problem.
Since Sonic looks a
Come on,
different kind of
Tails.
shiny
See
than he
you
did at
over
the start of the
here and leave
episode.
those dumb
I wonder if they,
You know?
split it up that way and divide and conquer, I guess, if they have enough team members.
Sorry, Hedgehog. Your friend has an appointment with the doctor.
You're right, though.
Oh, poor Tails' face. What happened?
He got hit with a football.
He did it.
He got hit with an ugly stick.
Oh, damn, it got really kinky now. Holy shit.
Your dreams are coming true, Rick.
On Earth, sir.
I know, man. They got them all tied up and with chains, too.
Now, by the transitive property,
Why
Hypno
do I
Woman
ban the
has slept
chain?
with Grounder, so...
No kidding.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Mama Robotnik is
Bet
fuck
you can't
Grounder.
make him hop on
Ugh.
one foot.
Oh man. Oh. That's so many layers.
Although the human and the robot have switched places now, so that's good.
Too easy.
If you can call Mama
Bet you can't
Robotnik
make him
human.
dance the flat-foot
I mean,
boogie.
would it be less horrible to say, you know, Dr. Light fucked Mama Robotnik, or to say Hypno Woman fucked Grounder?
I prefer Hypno Woman went for Grounder because something about the idea of Mama Robotnik.
Quote,
Wait,
I prefer
wait,
Hypno
wait.
Woman went
Does-
for Grounder.
does that-
End quote, John Seelig, 2018.
That's true. Does that mean Dr. Light,
What?
hold on,
Hey,
is Robotnik's father?
Wait, oh my
Because
god.
the timeline can be whatever we want it to. Someone had to fuck Mama Robotnik so that Robotnik could be born. And we've already
Gary Chalk is Gary Chalk's dad? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, no, Gary Chalk
Yikes.
isn't Robotnik's voice.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right.
Gary Chalk is Long
Oh,
John,
God.
whatever his name is, his dad.
Long ball saver.
Sure. Is this episode still going on?
Right? Like we're maybe 3/4 of the way through it. I
These
think.
are like 10-minute premise episodes that go on for
I
like
know.
25 minutes.
See, that's the problem. This show needed to be 11-minute episodes, and Mega Man Fully Charged used to be 23-minute episodes. That's
I
the
would-
clear problem between all this.
I wouldn't go that far. I think Mega Man Fully Charged is working within its 10-minute medium. And
In fairness, the last 23-minute episode we got of that show was possibly the best episode the show's had.
that's fair.
Scratch, when do you think we'll land? Probably sometime in the next episode.
There goes my SSSSS squad and the Servitude Chips
Oh
with
shit!
them.
Wait a minute. The SSSSS squad.
Morons have been a
Yeah, what about it?
disappointment since day
That was a thing from the first episode.
Yeah.
Do you still remember
I think
what
it comes.
The
I think it
super
pops back
special
in.
Sonic Search and Smash squad.
Yeah.
It's weird that they're suddenly being brought back for that.
I think it comes in and out as the show goes on.
I don't remember him mentioning it any other time so far. I don't know. Maybe it shows up other places, but
The rolling snowball is the only
The book.
in the book.
oh, you don't need to physically have the book.
Oh, no, they do.
It's okay, guys.
Page 1.
They really don't.
Unbelievable. You know what? They committed to
Oh.
it. I like it. And now he's
Well, it's a
throwing the book
boomerang
at him.
with fire.
Oh. Okay, that's
What?
not what I thought. They missed a second the book pun. Why is there a billboard there?
What-
Why anything?
Better.
What? Oh no, he's having an asthma attack. Quick, get him to the hospital.
R.I.P. Tails.
Tails is really dead in so many episodes.
A periscope.
Is this?
Secretly, the show is about Tails died right before the show, and this is Sonic coming to grips with it.
All
So
right.
he imagines adventures with him.
Oh
but
my
he can't
God.
get away from the fact that Tails is dead.
Grim. Grim and arguably true.
Yep.
There's only 2.5 minutes
That's why
left.
everyone's so distended and weird.
So how are they going to wrap this up in 2.5 minutes?
Call it frozen.
Sonic's gonna wake up and look directly into the camera with tears in his eyes.
Tails.
Sonic says, "Nobody stays forever." Blah, 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 blah. Is he under the ice? He's going to die
He's most certainly
very
going to drown.
quickly. Join the surface. Oh,
that's right.
After I do a
why would you ever ride a bike if you're Sonic and Tails?
After him.
Because it's romantic.
What?
You tighten.
How does that work for ground? Okay, it doesn't.
Kids, get it together.
What?
Take care of your bike.
Whoa,
Are you
that
kidding?
Cigar little fucking.
To pieces.
What?
You.
I thought it was going to be
Get
like
it together, kids.
when you're biking, watch out for strangers or something. But it's make
Right,
sure your
like,
bike
but-
is repaired.
Yeah, I guess, right? Like
So dumb.
I remember having a bike as a kid, and I was not the one in charge of repairing that
No,
thing.
no
since
kid should
if
be
I
in
did it
charge
wrong,
of
I was
keeping
gonna
their-
eat pavement.
Yeah, no kid should be in charge of keeping their own bike together until they've been properly trained.
Right. Oh man, never gets old. He's so dead.
Yeah, if my dad handed me a wrench, I'd probably use it to like turn my bike into some kind of weird, impractical, like hovercraft wannabe that would be completely
You're right.
unusable and dangerous, but would like,
watch what I can do. You ride it into a pond. And it's like, well, that didn't work.
well, not time to make a new kid. Ian, your turn. And on that note, we're the D-pad.
We'll give you the same name and everything just in case.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a dumb thing.
Oh God.
And for those of you who don't know, Ian just means it's the equivalent name of John, but in Scottish Gaelic. So neat.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk to you later. We love you.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.